topic I'm choosing to talk about is going to be conflict resolution. I'm choosing this topic because it's something that I'm not only learning in this class, but I'm also learning in my family therapy class and also in my workplace. The last few months, ever since everything's been happening, we've had to watch a lot of videos on how to deal with customers and how to resolve conflict without making the customer more like aroused and stuff. So it's definitely something that has been a topic of discussion in my life right now, and it's pretty important. I think it's even more important for people in the church because our goal is to love people and to reach people, and people have problems. So a lot of times their personal life can come up in their conflicts, even if it actually has nothing to do with that person. Sometimes, you're just kind of the trigger that sets them off. And so in the church, we're trying to reach people and to win the lost, which means we have to go out in the world and deal with those problems and deal with those people that have those issues and learn how to resolve it and how to do it in a proper way where we don't make them leave the church, or we don't make them be like, oh, well, you're just another Christian that says all this other stuff. And so, I think it's pretty important in ministry and in the church and also in your personal relationships, because if you don't learn how to resolve conflict in your life, your relationship's not going to get very far. You're going to have a fight with that new friend you just made or that coworker, and you're just going to be like, well, I don't want to talk to this person. I don't want to be friends with that person. But that's not what God called us to do. God called us to love people. And if we can't get past the little conflicts in our life and the little things that, maybe not be that big of a deal, but sometimes we blow stuff up in our own minds or in their minds, and it just kind of puts a hinder in our friendships, our relationships, even the people that, we may not be the closest to. Conflict resolution is something that we can all learn how to do a little bit better. I know that in my life, it definitely has been something that I've had to learn how to confront people when there's been a problem. I mean, I'm pretty good with confrontation, but sometimes when it's that, big issue, you're kind of like, oh gosh, I don't know if I really want to talk to that person about that. What did they say this? What did they say that? But the thing is, if everyone learns how to have conflict resolution, there's going to be a lot less problems that come up in situations. If both of the people in the relationship know how to talk it out and how to work through the issue, instead of just having it there, or, maybe doing a surface level, resolution, and been oh, well, we talked about it for a minute and we're good now. But then a few weeks later, something happens and that same problem comes up because you didn't really resolve the conflict. You kind of just took some of the pressure off enough that it isn't bothering you in that moment. And so learning how to really discuss issues with people or things not only helps you, but it helps them, and it just relieves stress from both sides of the party and can help you to learn how to grow in your other relationships as well. So that's kind of my opinion on conflict resolution, and glad to be in this class.